So Eta is the story that goes on and on. It was a major hurricane. It caused a lot of flooding in Nicaragua and Honduras, and it's still an entity, although very disorganized. But what's left of the circulation is just moving back over the waters of the far western Caribbean. So it will be in an environment to where it can kind of regenerate some of its lost strength. It's not really going to ramp up into a monstrous system necessarily because the atmosphere is not quite favorable for this to become something like a major hurricane again, but it can be a nuisance. It's certainly been a nuisance when it comes to the forecast, and the cone still doesn't give us much clarity, although there's been some trends that maybe the core of the system stays south of the southern tip of Florida. We'll still have a rich, moist environment which will help to bring more rain into the Florida peninsula, but there's going to be several factors that get in the way of its movement and its development. High pressure may try to nudge it back to the northeast, as well as an upper low that's going to hang across the Gulf, and this may help to draw it to the north and then maybe interacting with that faster wind aloft. So that could maybe cause this to transition into not just your classic tropical storm, but just a huge rain and wind maker. And even that's not locked in with any kind of guarantee. So we just have to monitor trends like we always do with tropical systems. We'll monitor the trends very closely to see what kind of impacts it can have. Not a panic situation for us here in the Big Bend, but yes, we can maybe get in on some higher rain into next week. Aside from that, there's really not much of anything that's warranting a lot of concern. That's certainly good if we can make Eta the last named storm. It already ties the record for the most activity in a tropical season, but if we do have to go there, we'd have to go to Theta. That's the next letter of the Greek alphabet that would be used to identify tropical